Hi, it's Faceless Tech. I know it's not Christmas time. It might be when you're watching this video, but it isn't currently. Over Christmas, well, it was last Christmas, I found one of these charge cables from Poundland, which is like a dollar store, which was quite incredible. It was this one's an iPhone charger, but it was basically a charge cable with power and data lines, which is quite rare. But it had wrapped around it was a pair of LED lights, which is quite nice. So when you plug it in, it lights up. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Is there any way to improve it? You know, as you do. Got me thinking. I'd been messing around with the Attiny 85s just before Christmas, and then had the transistors and stuff, and then I thought, I wonder if you can get like a tiny SMD transistor, and then you could put it all into a USB plug, and then make these lights do something other than just be static on. So what I come up with was this tiny little board, which houses a Attiny 85, a little 2N2222 transistor in a little SMD package. All you do is I got these what they call weld USB plugs, and there's quite a bit of space in here. But what you usually do is just if you want to replace the plug, you just solder in your leads, your power, grounds, data, plus or minus, and then what you do is shove this board on top, and then I just used a bit of solid core wire just to drop the power and ground off the board down onto the lines below. And then obviously you just solder in your lights onto your LED lights. But I also, with doing this, it added a little bit of bulk, so I had to make a 3D printed case, which was quite an effort in itself. I think one of the sides it took about 11 iterations, which is quite extreme, but luckily they're quite short print time. But the problem was that I wanted to put this in a case so that it was right when it pushed in, because it could just push against the back of the case, but when you went to pull it out, because you'd be pulling on the case, so I added a little notch on the side here that just goes into one of these little holes on there, and that added just enough. I don't know how it'll hold up, to be honest, but you know, at the time. And then there's just like a case that goes over the top. This ain't a very good one because it doesn't. I did fix the side issue here. I just glued that in place, and that's it. You could hide everything under the top. So it was a bit of a 3D printing PCB project. Another project that I couldn't do without a 3D printer. It would have been very difficult. I would have had to find, like, you know, the outer casings for these, and then somehow made it work. But 3D printer did make it a lot easier. It's a slightly bigger, slightly bulkier plug, but it's not, you know, that inconspicuous. You would be like, oh my god, you know. You could also use this for malicious purposes as well. If you had some like a HID script, human interface device script on here, so you could plug it into your computer, it'd run scripts. But all I've got it doing is pulsing a set of LEDs. You could make them flash, you could do all kind of things. You could even add a button, and then you could have like a little button accessible on the top. It doesn't like that because it's not drawing enough current, so it turns off. The power bank. If you use one of these really cheap power bank, they last forever. But yeah, as usual, link in the description for the design files, board files, a little bit more of a write up. I did this in FreeCAD. FreeCAD files will be available as well, so you can take it and modify it if you want to. There's also like there'll be a link to a tutorial how to paracord. I had a little bit of paracord into this cable just to make it look even nicer, because it was just like a green, like, you know, the Christmas green light colour, so I thought I'd make it a little bit nicer. Anyway, thanks for watching, bye.